May I come, sir? Good morning, sir.
Good morning, please.
Thank you, sir.
Amrish?
So, Chahat, you are from which place?
Sir, I was born in Bihar, in Buxar, Dumrao, but I have completed my education, school education from Jharkhand, Ranchi.
Sorry, come again?
Sir, I was born in Bihar, in Dumrao, Buxar, but I
Hmm.
have completed my school education from Ranchi, Jharkhand.
From Jharkhand.
Yes, sir, Jharkhand.
So, what are the differences you find in Bihar and Jharkhand?
So, in terms of, in general differences.
In general difference.
So, the first difference that I would think is the culture. Culture is very different. Even though Jharkhand and Bihar were the same at one point of time, but Jharkhandi culture is mostly inspired by tribal culture. There are various amalgamation between tribal culture and the general population. So the culture is different, festivals are different. There we celebrate karma, sarul, different kinds of festival. And apart from that, the language is different, of course, like Bhojpuri, Mathili. Very few people speak there, Bhojpuri, Mathili. There are different dialects in Jharkhand. And apart from that, administration, political system is also a little different. Jharkhand's political system has been in an upheaval since its formation. It has not been very stable. And Bihar has come to a stable political system of late. So yes, these are the major differences I feel.
So, do you think having grown in Jharkhand, will you be able to work here in Bihar?
Yes, sir, of course, because as I said, I was born in Bihar. My mother is from Bihar. I've spent a lot of time in Bihar growing up. My maternal grandparents are from Bihar. So I know Bihari culture. I am from Bihar, from Bihari culture. I know the language as well. I understand the languages as well. And I have spent a lot of time with Bihari people. And there is an emotional connection as well with Bihar. So I think that will help me work in Bihar.
Okay, fair enough. So, if you know Bihar so well, tell me the longest river which flows in Bihar.
So the longest river which flows in Bihar, I believe, is Ganga.
And the second longest?
Second longest would be Budhi Gandak. I'm not sure, sir. It's Budhi Gandak.
Okay, tell me what was your optional?
So my optional was PSIR.
Okay.
Political science.
Yes, sir. Political science.
So, from the political point of view, why have Bihar not been industrialized yet? What do you think is the reason?
So I think there are several reasons, multiple reasons. First of all would be the loss of minerals. Various industries went to Jharkhand after separation, and major minerals also went to Jharkhand. So due to lack of raw materials, that is minerals, many industries couldn't come up. And after that, since the separation, Bihar has been taking steps. But since Bihar is mainly an agriculture-based economy, so land acquisition is a problem. Most land is used for agriculture, and land database is also being created only recently. So there is lack of database as well. So industries find it difficult to acquire land. That is the second reason. I believe the third reason would be the disaster proneness of the state, because flood and earthquake are major disasters that the state faces. So that can also be the reason that many industries cannot come up. But Bihar is suitable for food processing industries, MSMEs, cottage industries, and they are springing up recently. And I think it will go a long way.
Okay, sir.
So, tell me, you said because Bihar is predominantly an agricultural state, that is one of the reasons why it is not done economically so well. Is that a statement that you endorse?
No, sir. No. Sorry, so maybe I could not convey it correctly. I believe that the major reason industries have not been able, Bihar has not been able to industrialize itself is because it is predominantly agrarian state, and most land is used for agriculture purposes.
But then you're presenting before me the chicken and the egg controversy. Is it the lack of industry which makes Bihar more dependent on agriculture, or is it more dependence on agriculture, which prevents industry to grow from
Sir,
growing in Bihar?
Yes, sir.
What?
So I think there is an interconnectedness. It also goes the other way that because there is lack of industrial opportunities, employment opportunities for people. So most people are dependent on agriculture. Agriculture is overburdened in the state. So we also see that, and because agriculture productivity is not up to the mark, technological backwardness is there, and mechanization is not. Land holdings are very small. Most farmers are hold small land holdings. So because of that, also the economic state of the state is not as good.
Which large state of India, large state, I'm not talking about Goa or Pondicherry and things like that, which large state of India, according to you, has the largest per capita income amongst the first 2-3 states?
So I'm not sure. I can try, but
Run your mind.
Yeah.
Which is the richest state of India?
So
Not the large states.
yes, I know the small states, but if I'll have to guess in large states, I'll believe Maharashtra is.
Very good. Very
yeah.
good. No, you're on the right track. But after Maharashtra?
So after Maharashtra, it should be Tamil Nadu or Karnataka. Tamil
Very
Nadu.
good. After that?
After that, UP. UP maybe.
UP comes nowhere.
Okay. Then
in the
West
top
Bengal.
echelons of the developed states of India. Okay.
I think
It
West
is,
Bengal.
It is way down.
Yes.
So I will give you a hint. It's a state in the north, western India, not Gujarat. Go above Gujarat.
Okay. Then Rajasthan.
Hmm?
Above Gujarat is Rajasthan.
Half of Rajasthan is desert.
Sorry, sir, I don't know.
Punjab, beta.
Okay.
Punjab, what is the backbone of Punjab's economy? Is it industry or agriculture?
So agriculture.
Agriculture.
Yes.
So how is Punjab, the GDP of Punjab is one of the highest in the country.
Yes, sir. So Punjab has been performing well after Green Revolution because of mechanization.
The Green Revolution is a matter of 50 years back, 50 years. Ever since then, a lot of water has flown down the Ganges. So what explains the prosperity of Punjab?
So I believe the regional disparities that Green Revolution brought has been exacerbating after that. So the farmers got rich there, and then they were able to mechanize their farms by tractors and different other equipments that can help them raise productivity. And beyond that, fertilizers, pesticides. That is also when farmers have better disposable income, they can invest in their agriculture as well. So all of that is responsible cumulatively for them to perform better.
So invest from where? Where do they make the investment from? Where is that? What is it called in technical terms? What is it called? You are a student of political science.
Yes, sir.
So how do you define that?
So sorry, sir, I do not understand the question. I do not understand
Have you
the
heard
question.
the concept of surplus?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Surplus. Yes, sir. So
unless you generate surplus in the economy, you cannot have money to invest.
Yes, sir.
So it is agriculture which has generated the surplus in the Punjab economy, which has made it prosperous over a period of time. But there is a problem with Punjab right now. You have been a student of political science. Can you tell me what is the dominant problem of Punjab today in terms of its economy and society both?
So the agricultural opportunities are declining in terms of economy because the soil is getting saturated, and since Punjab is growing rice, which is not suitable.
Is it getting saturated, or there is some other factor involved?
So yes, sir, the soil is not suitable for growing rice, and the North Indian region is better suited for rabi crops like wheat. But since they're growing rice and it is very water intensive, so the soil's fertility is declining. that is causing major economic problems in agriculture and economy. Apart from that, the society is affected by the drug issue, which is very rampant, the rampant use of drug. So that is a major
How do you
problem.
think that happened? That drug menace in Punjab became so dominant, so rampant. How do you think it happened? As a student of political science, I'm sure this must have tickled your curiosity at some point of time. How do you think it happened?
So one of the reasons is Punjab is a border state, and smuggling of drug through border areas is considered one of the reasons why drugs have been so easily available for Punjab youth. And secondly, again, the economic scenario, because opportunities are declining and the youth does not want to go into agriculture.
Okay, I'll give you another paradigm. You look at that and then come back to me and tell me why Bihar is not growing, okay? Or developing the way it should. Is there any agriculture in Singapore? None. Singapore is not known for its agriculture.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is there any big industry in Singapore?
No, sir. Not that I know
None.
of, sir.
And yet, Singapore is amongst the richest countries in the world. Where do you think that prosperity comes from? What explains it?
So, Singapore's strategic location, geographically.
So what? There are so many other countries, and all of the Malacca states, every city there, you know Malacca states, no?
Yes, sir.
Every city there would be said to be very strategically located. Every city on the Suez Canal would be strategically located. So I'm telling you that is not the argument. Tell me, think a little beyond that and tell me why Singapore is growing.
Yes, sir. So the political will there have been towards economic reforms. So there was a point when Singapore had high inflation.
The political science, an expression like political will needs far more concrete elaboration, oblique explanation. So don't use it when you're not sure of what it actually is supposed to mean, right?
So, okay, so I'll replace the word with government. The government of Singapore has taken steps towards economic reforms, and there was a point I'm not
You're
sure.
You're getting to the point, but you're still not there.
So they have. There was a point when Singapore had high inflation and the economy was not working good, and then the government brought reforms and worked towards better per capita income. As far as my knowledge goes, I know this much, sir.
So, I'm talking about your knowledge only. I'm not talking about my knowledge. Okay, don't get tense. Okay, relax, just relax. But tell me one thing: who is supposed to be the founder of modern Singapore?
The name is skipping my mind. I have read about it, but right now I cannot recall.
Lee Kuan Yew.
Yes,
have
sir.
you heard of him?
Yes, sir.
Who was he?
So at one point of time, he was the prime minister.
He was the first prime minister or president of Singapore. Anyway, yes. So the kind of reforms and the kind of policies that were set in motion in Singapore, they were responsible for its upgrading the country to a more significant economy in the world. So, what do you think could be the highlights of these policies?
So, it would be, I think it would be skill development according to the needs, to train the population in the areas where they can be most productive according to the needs of the nation, according to the resources of the nation. And beyond that, I think increasing, Singapore has also benefited from increasing tourism. Tourism is one of the most important and prominent sector where they get economic income from. So I think these two are.
Have you ever traveled to Singapore?
No, sir.
Where all have you traveled in India?
So I've traveled to a few places in Himachal Pradesh or Uttarakhand, I've traveled to Kerala as a child. I was very young then.
Where did you study?
I studied in Ramjas College, University
Ramjas
of Delhi.
College.
Yes, sir.
Chalo. Thank you.